Hello, good morning. Every morning, a good morning, they say, and we reply, a very good morning. This is not bad. This is an exchange of pleasantries to have good relationship and love. But this is lethal. Because when you get up, you look at the news bulletins, newspapers, and you look at the reports, hundreds of children are bombed to death, or there are a host of cruelties, and then you say, a very good morning. It doesn't have perhaps a week or two, but after some time you become addicted to it, immune to it, or you become a hypocrite, or become a cruel person altogether. Almost for the last 2 years, every morning I get up to watch the dead bodies of children, people. As this morning, 100 people were dead in Gaza, and a restaurant was just bombed away, and they were killing. They're killing the sacred people, the chosen people were killing. This time the killing is shameful for the reason that if you say against something against them, the killers say, I have killed your child, I have killed your son, but if you say that you are bad, though I'm a killer, it will be against the law, against the religion, and this or that. That's a very interesting. I mean, it's a folk story in our Saraiki area that the king of the area ordered that whoever is involved in theft or corruption or any crime, his nose should be chopped off. Okay? So, whoever was just caught and his nose was chopped off, he would find it better to not to live in the country, and he would take refuge in a certain place in the forest. After some time, many hundred people gathered who were all without a nose. Then they decided to make a village of their own. And after a year or so, the village of thousands growing further, where all the people were without a nose and their children were strangely without a nose. They didn't know anything about nose. By the way, in our Saraiki area of southern Punjab, Pakistan, nose is the symbol of honor. So that village was the criminals who just ran away from their homelands, different homelands, grew to be a big village, and all the people were over there without nose. One day, a common person who was from another land happened to go to that village. He passed through it, and when he entered it, he saw that everyone was without a nose. He was quite struck, spellbound, stunned. But more stunned were the people of the village, children of the village, who never saw a person in their lifetime with a nose, and they started to shout at him, hoot him, ridicule him. Oh, the person with the nose, the person with the nose. And after some time, when everybody was just ridiculing him, the person with the nose hid his nose, covered his nose with one hand, and just walked briskly outside the village, so that he would get rid of that shouting and that hooting, whatever you call it. And when he was just leaving the village behind him, there was a clamor, there was a shouting, oh, the person with the nose, the person with the nose. It happened so. I'm not a hero. I'm not a big champion of human rights. But then, after watching this death and destruction, I started to post. Sometimes sharply and quite, just in a very strong-worded fashion against this killing. But then I saw that above me, below me, there were no posts about that killing. All the people, here I will sadly name the religion also, Muslims, who were being killed. I am not given to any religion. Keep it in mind, and everybody knows online that I'm not just related to any religion. No Muslim. And whenever I posted anything against the killing, against the state, Israel, I will name it, against IDF, no Muslim would come out of fear to even like that post. Not to speak of posting against the killing, the Muslims were the worst people not to come to attend that post. While in the inbox, the same Muslims were saying bad things about the Jewish people. I wonder why the President of America, why the heads of all the states, why the strongest people shiver, tremble, kneel down before the Jewish people. I don't hate Jewish people. Everybody knows. Thousands of friends from the world are Jewish, my friends. So, it appeared to me that when I just entered into Israel, just online, I talked to them, many people were quite denying. They were denying they are doing anything bad. They could not feel even, like the people without the nose. Then I started to feel that this nose of mine will kill me. Today when I got up there, and then I opened the news, I cannot help listening to the news before any other thing. There was so much killing, mayhem and destruction on the tents. Oh, you just bloody people, shameless people, cowards. I'm seeing Israelis and IDF, and particularly the fanatics like Netanyahu and his bloody cabinet and his patrons outside in America. Why do you bomb the children in tents? Listen to me. What happened to you with a weaker Iran? I have no sympathies with the mullahs of Iran, but a weaker Iran, the victim of sanctions since almost half a century from 79, that defeated you. And America came to rescue you. That bloody shame, America came to rescue you, or else you are not appointed to the bombs. You were just in the shelters. When you were bombing Iran, the Iranians were on the rooftops and on the roads and saying, Allahu Akbar. And when they bombed you, you were in the shelters. Keep it in mind, you are not invincible. Don't just make yourself destroyed in the future. Anything can happen. I'm not speaking against you. Think again. I'm speaking in favor of you. No one has the courage to speak in favor of you, not to speak against you. Think again. Who is in your favor? I am in your favor. Be human. Again, good morning.